Hey, thank you. I'm not saying nothing. Hey, I'm good. It's good to see you. Hey. I'm Rafael. It's good to be here. Wow.
You got it. You know the word "amasagnalo," right? That's enough.
Can you say it again?
Des Bologna.
Des Bologna. Des Bologna.
Wow. Well, I'm Mika Chavala from Tanzania, Africa, and I'm so happy to be here today. I've been dreaming for this moment for a very long time, you know, for like 2 years now. I've been saying like over and over and over again that I'm gonna come. But you know, God's time is the best, and now I'm here. So pleasure to be here. And thank you for having me, Ars TV. You know, I'm always having a hard time to answer that question because I don't like calling myself a YouTuber. I don't like calling myself activist. Like, I don't like calling those names because I don't like labeling myself. But I would love to say that I'm just an African who works for Africa, right? So I do that through, you know, different things, like through YouTube, you know, through conversations, you know, with different people. I know I studied economics in university, but I don't do anything related to economics right now. So I think I'm just doing something that I'm passionate for, and that is working for Africa.
So you are the voice of Africa.
Oh, that's the big, you know, Teddy Afro is the voice of Africa. Yeah, I'm One Africa guy, you know. I'm the founder of One Africa and Swahili Nation. And, you know, my passion is to see a united Africa, one Africa. Oh, yeah. You know, you cannot go to any African country without riding Ethiopian airline. I think it's the best. And my flight was amazing because I got business class. Thanks to Ethiopian airline. I had an amazing experience for the first time in my life. The trip was a little bit challenging because I almost missed my flight, you know, because of the family emergency. But, you know, I made it, and it was beautiful. I love the food. I ate like 2 different dishes. It was amazing, yeah. It was great. Man, you know, I was supposed to be here on January 3rd, right? But, you know, these days you cannot travel without being cleared from, you know, COVID test. So I took for the first time, I got positive. They told me wait for 7 days and then you can take it again. I didn't have any symptom. I was not sick at all, but I had to wait for 7 days. I took another test, I got positive. I had to wait for another 7 days. I took for the 3rd time, I got positive. I had to wait for the 7 days. I took like on Monday for the 4th time, and on Tuesday I got negative. So right away I came to Ethiopia. Yeah, it was quite distressing, and you know, I was depressed a little bit. But you know, God's time is the best, and I'm here now. Oh man. As I said, man, Ethiopia is not my second home. It's my home right now. And, you know, when I got here, I had a feeling it's like, let's say you have been born abroad, like somewhere, you know, away from Ethiopia, and you live there for 30 years. So the feeling you have when you're coming back home for the first time, that's what I had when I got here. You know, I feel like it's like a place that I lost for so long, a place that I needed to be, but I didn't know how much it means to me until I got here. You know, the moment I got to the airport, I was like, I'm home. You know, I can't speak language, but I'm like, you know what, I'm home. I'm an Ethiopia, and this is Ethiopia, you know. Yeah.
Okay. Can I speak Amharic, Mika?
Amharic, oh man, I'm learning, to be honest. I just know Amasaganalo, Degna Adelsh, something like that. I know Ethiopia, I know
Wodaji?
Yeah, with Daje, exactly, with Daje. And I'm learning. I'm having a hard time because I'm learning a lot of things at the same time. But I'll get there. You know, ask me this question after 10 days. Well, they know more, you know. I said this a lot of time, you know. I think Africa, you know, Africans, we are tired. We are tired of exploitations, humiliations, corruptions, bad leadership, you know, all those kind of things. We're tired, and that's all about, no more movement, and that's what it means to me. And it's amazing seeing, young people standing and saying that, to the Westerners, and also, to things that are going on within the countries. And I think everybody should be part of it, just like me. Nobody contacted me and said, Mika, you should be, no more movement guy. No, I just, I felt it, it's the time to speak for Africa and to defend what we have. And I just started to hashtag that. Yeah.
Thank you. What about Tanzanians say about Ethiopia?
Oh, that's a good question. I think a lot of Tanzanians, they don't know a lot about Ethiopia. They just know that Ethiopian girls are beautiful, right? They know that. Everybody knows that. But I don't know about guys, he got offended. But they also know about Ethiopian Airlines, because everybody knows about that. But I think a lot of people, they don't know about Ethiopia. So I feel like it's my duty to let Tanzanian people know about Ethiopia, as an advocate of Ethiopia, I should let my people know more about Ethiopia, and I'm gonna do that. Man, before I started listening to Ethiopian music, I didn't know anything about it. But the moment I started to react on it, like 2 years ago, I fell in love with it. Because most of the songs, like I would say 99% of Ethiopian music, they talk about Ethiopia. Or like Ethiopian people are very prideful about their culture, their history. Right? Compared to other music like Afrobeat, or even in my country, most of, like 95%, they talk about girls, and all those stuff. And then 5% maybe can talk about the country and all those stuff. Because I love Africa, I love Ethiopia, I love African countries, I kind of found myself, into Ethiopian music. Yesterday I got here for the first time, I saw the show of Ethiopian music. Man, I cried, I teared up a little bit. Because it's like, this is the music I've been listening for a long time, and this is my first time to see and to hear it. I felt like something in my spirit. I feel pretty much connected with Ethiopian music. I don't know why, and my favorite artist is Teddy Afro. Salute to the Voice of Africa. Yeah, I'm loving Ethiopian culture. Is very special, and I think it's because, as we all know, that Ethiopia was never colonized, right? And because of that, the Ethiopian culture is pure, right? It's not like, it doesn't have any elements of the Western culture in it, you know what I'm saying? So that's like, it's the real African culture, and I love it. Yeah, man, that's my wish, that's my call, that everybody will realize that Africa is one, regardless of the borders we have, or difference of languages, or the look we have, but we are one, right? And that's all about Pan-Africanism, right? Understanding that we are one regardless of all the differences we do have. And it's about time for people to understand that and to agree, because we are losing a lot of things, because of, individualism, and because of division that we have. Yeah, so it's my hope and my wish that we'll see one Africa in our generation. It's my hope. And my job is to let people know about what we have in common. What we have in common is more than what we have not in common. I would say that, yeah, so. Yeah. Well, first thing, I think I want to address something to Africans, that we should be proud with what we have. We should be proud of our culture, our languages, our food, our movies, everything we have. We should be proud of that. If we are proud of what we have, then it doesn't matter how much Westerners they're going to try to influence us. But we'll be like, you know what? We love our culture more than we love your culture. Our culture, our country always comes first. Africa first, right? That's the first thing. Second thing, to the Westerners, I think it's a time to, it's a time not to undermine Africa. We're not the same people they colonized us like 60 years ago, right? They cannot take advantage of us any longer. We understand, we know our culture, we know ourselves, and that's why we're saying no more, right, to that. So for them, I think, hands off Africa. That's what I can say. If you want to collaborate, cooperate with Africa, then you should know that we have to be equal partner. You have to treat us with respect. And Africans, we have to treat ourselves with respect. I think that will help us to, to change all this perspective of neocolonialism. Well, man, I'll be staying here for like a month or so. And, I would love to meet, Teddy Afro, Rofnan, if it is possible. His Excellency Prime Minister, I'd love to have a conversation with him a little bit, if it is possible. And I'd love to meet local people as well, because I represent ordinary people. I would love to cooperate with them and meet up with them. A lot of people would love to meet. I can't think of the names right now, but I'm glad I met you because I wanted to meet you. Yeah.
Thank you for having us.
I'm a second. Thank you so much.